Ladies and gentlemen, as we move into 2025, it's time to shift our focus. For too long, we've been conditioned to look outside ourselves for validation, for purpose, for the answers. But now, more than ever, the real transformation begins when we turn inward and focus on ourselves. The world around us is filled with distractions, chaos, and endless noise. It's easy to lose sight of who we truly are and what we are capable of. This year, let's choose to be intentional. Let's prioritize our growth, our health, our happiness and our future. It's time to focus on yourself. In 2025, focus in G on yourself. In 2025 starts with self-discovery, the cornerstone of transformation. In a world filled with constant distractions, it's easy to forget the importance of understanding who you truly are. Too often, we look to others for validation, comparing ourselves to societal standards or seeking approval from external sources. But the first step in focusing on yourself is to embark on a journey of self-discovery one, where you prioritize understanding your true desires, values and purpose. Self-discovery is not a quick or surface-level process. It requires deep introspection and a willingness to confront both the positive and negative aspects of who you are. It's about peeling back the layers of social conditioning, expectations, and the noise around you to find the core of what drives you, what excites you, what makes you feel alive. What are the things that you deeply care about? The values that guide your decisions and actions, these are the questions that need to be asked and answered, even if it takes time. Often, the pressure to conform to external expectations creates a barrier between us and our true selves. We may suppress our desires to fit in, to please others, or to follow a path laid out by society or family. But true self-discovery is about breaking free from that mold. It's about listening to your inner voice, the one that knows what you truly want, rather than the one that has been shaped by outside influences. It means being honest with yourself even when the truth is uncomfortable or different from what you expected. One powerful way to begin this process is through journaling or meditation. These practices allow you to clear your mind and connect with your deeper thoughts and feelings. In quiet moments, away from the hustle and bustle, you can ask yourself questions that reveal your authentic desires. When you give yourself permission to explore your own thoughts without judgment, you create space for self-awareness and personal growth. Another way to enhance self-discovery is to try new experiences and expose yourself to different perspectives. Sometimes, stepping outside of your comfort zone can help you learn more about your true self. Whether it's traveling to a new place, meeting new people, or picking up a new hobby, these experiences can illuminate passions and talents that were previously hidden. Self-discovery also involves acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses. It's about taking stock of the qualities that make you unique and leveraging them to move forward in life. At the same time, it requires confronting the aspects of yourself that may need growth or healing. This process isn't about perfection but about embracing who you are, flaws and all, and finding ways to improve and evolve. Ultimately, the journey of self-discovery is ongoing. It doesn't have a final destination because you are constantly evolving and growing. But taking the time to connect with your true self, to understand your deepest desires and motivations, is the foundation of a fulfilled life. It's the first step in focusing on yourself in 2025. In 2025, one of the most critical steps in focusing on yourself is to prioritize your health. Your well-being, both physical and mental, is the foundation of every other aspect of your life. Without good health, it becomes difficult to fully engage in relationships, pursue your passions, or even achieve your goals. But health is not just about avoiding illness, it's about actively nurturing your body and mind so you can live at your fullest potential. First, consider the importance of physical health. We live in a world where convenience often trumps health, and the temptation to skip exercise, eat fast food, or sleep less is ever present. However, neglecting physical health not only impacts your energy levels, but can also affect your mood, mental clarity, and long-term longevity. A commitment to physical health means prioritizing regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, staying hydrated, and ensuring you get adequate sleep. When you consistently exercise, whether through walking, running, yoga, or strength training, you are not only strengthening your body but also boosting your mind. Exercise increases endorphins, those natural mood-lifting chemicals helping to reduce stress and improve overall emotional well-being. But physical health goes beyond just working out or eating right. It also includes listening to your body when it's telling you something isn't right. Too often, we ignore signs of fatigue, aches, or stress, believing that we can push through. However, neglecting these early signals can lead to burnout or chronic health conditions down the line. In 2025, make a conscious effort to listen to your body and when needed, give it the rest or attention it requires. It's crucial to take preventative measures like scheduling regular checkups or seeking medical advice when you're not feeling well so that you're able to maintain good health over the long term. Mental health, too, is inseparable from overall well-being. While society has made significant progress in recognizing the importance of mental health, there's still a lot of stigma surrounding it. However, prioritizing your mental health is just as essential as taking care of your body. Mental health is about managing your thoughts, emotions, and reactions to life's challenges. It involves understanding your stress levels and taking steps to mitigate anxiety or depression. Regularly engaging in mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or journaling can help you stay grounded and focused. These practices allow you to center yourself in the present moment, reducing the impact of negative thoughts and building emotional resilience. Furthermore, taking care of your mental health involves addressing any toxic or draining influences in your life. This can mean distancing yourself from negative people or environments and instead creating space for positive influences that uplift and support your mental well-being. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire and motivate you and engaging in activities that bring you joy helps nurture your mental health and protect it from burnout or overwhelm. Another essential aspect of mental health is seeking help when needed. There should be no shame in reaching out to a therapist, counselor, or support group when you're struggling with your mental well-being. Just as you would go to a doctor for physical ailments, a mental health professional can provide valuable tools and perspectives to help you navigate life's challenges. Prioritizing health in 2025 also means making your emotional well-being a key focus. Emotional health is about understanding and processing your feelings and allowing yourself to experience emotions without judgment. Too often we suppress emotions like sadness, frustration, or anger, thinking that expressing them is a weakness. In reality, acknowledging and processing these emotions is a sign of strength and emotional maturity. Engaging in practices that help you release pent-up emotions, such as talking with a trusted friend, writing in a journal, or practicing self-compassion, helps prevent emotional blockages and supports overall mental clarity. Your well-being in 2025 will be directly impacted by how you prioritize your health. When you commit to nourishing your body and mind, you create a solid foundation upon which all other aspects of your life can thrive. Not only does this boost your energy and mood, but it also empowers you to face challenges with resilience, achieve your goals with vigor, and live a more fulfilling and balanced life. In today's fast-paced world, where everyone seems to be constantly vying for your time and attention, one of the most essential steps in focusing on yourself in 2025 is setting boundaries. Boundaries are a form of self-care and self-respect that define what is acceptable in your relationships, work, and life. Without clear boundaries, we risk losing ourselves in the needs and demands of others. We allow ourselves to be pulled in too many directions, often at the cost of our own well-being. Setting healthy boundaries is a key practice that allows you to preserve your energy, maintain your sense of self, and create the space needed to focus on your personal growth and happiness. At the core of setting boundaries is the concept of self-respect. To set effective boundaries, you must first recognize your own needs and desires. Without a clear understanding of what you need, it's difficult to protect your energy and ensure that you're not giving more than you can handle. Boundaries are not just about saying no to others, they're also about saying yes to yourself. When you make the decision to protect your time, your emotions, and your physical and mental well-being, you are reinforcing your own worth. Understanding that your time and energy are valuable allows you to establish limits that honor both your needs and the needs of others in a balanced way. In 2025, focusing on yourself means embracing the practice of gratitude and mindfulness. These two practices are incredibly powerful tools for enhancing your emotional well-being, fostering a positive outlook, and creating a deeper connection to the present moment. Gratitude and mindfulness are not just buzzwords, they are intentional habits that can transform the way you experience your life, helping you appreciate what you have rather than constantly focusing on what you lack. By adopting these practices, you create a mental and emotional foundation that supports your overall growth and happiness. Gratitude is the first key element of this practice. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget to pause and acknowledge the blessings we already have. We tend to focus on what we don't have, the obstacles in our way, or the things we feel we still need to achieve. But gratitude encourages you to shift your perspective and recognize the abundance in your life, even in the smallest moments. By taking time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, whether it's your health, the people you love, a peaceful moment, or even a simple cup of coffee, you begin to train your mind to focus on the positive. When you practice gratitude, you not only enhance your emotional state but also shift your brain chemistry. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can increase the production of serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitters in the brain. This boost in positive emotions can help reduce stress, anxiety, and feelings of depression, making gratitude a powerful tool for mental and emotional health. By incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you begin to rewire your brain to focus on the good in your life, rather than constantly seeking out what's missing or wrong. Another way to deepen the practice of gratitude is to make it a habit. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This simple practice, done consistently, helps train your mind to notice and appreciate the positive aspects of your life even during difficult times. It's easy to take things for granted, but regularly acknowledging what you're grateful for shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Over time, this practice fosters a mindset of gratitude that can significantly improve your overall outlook on life. Mindfulness, the second key practice, is about being fully present in the moment. It's about engaging with life as it happens, rather than being caught up in thoughts about the past or anxieties about the future. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly distracted by technology, obligations, and the endless demands of daily life. We often rush through our days, checking off tasks and running from one activity to the next without truly experiencing what's happening in the present moment. Mindfulness, on the other hand, encourages you to slow down and be present, to fully engage with each experience, no matter how small. Practicing mindfulness can be as simple as paying attention to your breath, noticing the sensations in your body, or becoming aware of your thoughts without judgment. It's about observing the present moment with curiosity and openness without trying to change anything or rush through it. This can be practiced in many different ways, whether through meditation, mindful eating, mindful walking, or even just taking a moment to pause and breathe deeply during a busy day. The key is to cultivate awareness and presence in whatever you're doing, rather than being lost in your thoughts or distracted by external stimuli. Mindfulness not only helps you feel more present, but it also reduces stress and anxiety. When you practice mindfulness, you create a space between stimulus and reaction. This means that instead of reacting impulsively to situations, you develop the ability to pause, reflect, and respond in a thoughtful way. This creates a sense of calm and control even in stressful situations. By learning to be present and mindful, you begin to break free from the cycle of worry and overthinking, allowing you to experience more peace and clarity in your daily life. Mindfulness also fosters self-compassion. When you are mindful, you are better able to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This creates an opportunity to approach yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult moments. Rather than criticizing yourself for mistakes or shortcomings, mindfulness encourages you to accept yourself as you are, recognizing that you are a work in progress, not a finished product. This self-compassion is a powerful antidote to the negative self-talk and perfectionism that often hold us back from living our best lives. Incorporating mindfulness and gratitude into your daily routine can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. When you practice these habits regularly, you create a positive feedback loop. Gratitude enhances your mental and emotional state, making it easier to be present in the moment. Likewise, mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present, allowing you to fully appreciate what you have. Over time, these practices build resilience, reduce stress, and increase happiness. They also improve your relationships, as being present and grateful fosters deeper connections with others and helps you appreciate their presence in your life. Another important benefit of mindfulness and gratitude is the way they enhance your sense of purpose. When you are mindful, you become more attuned to what truly matters to you. You are less likely to be swayed by external pressures or distractions and more likely to make choices that align with your values and desires. Gratitude helps you recognize the abundance already present in your life, fostering a sense of fulfillment and contentment. This sense of purpose and fulfillment can act as a powerful motivator, driving you to pursue your goals with more passion and focus. Lastly, both gratitude and mindfulness are practices that can help you develop a deeper sense of connection to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. By appreciating the present moment and recognizing the blessings in your life, you cultivate a sense of peace and gratitude that resonates throughout every area of your life. You become more aware of the beauty and richness in the world and more connected to the people and experiences that bring you joy. This deeper connection allows you to experience life more fully and authentically, making gratitude and mindfulness essential components of focusing on yourself in 2025. In 2025, one of the most profound ways to focus on yourself is by embracing the concept of self-love and acceptance. These two practices, though often discussed, are too frequently overlooked or misunderstood. Self-love is not about narcissism or selfishness. It is the foundation of a healthy and fulfilling life. It's about understanding your intrinsic worth, treating yourself with kindness, and nurturing your well-being on every level emotionally, mentally, and physically. Self-love allows you to stand strong in the face of adversity, to pursue your goals with confidence, and to build healthier, more meaningful relationships with others. Self-love begins with accepting yourself as you are. This doesn't mean complacency or refusing to grow, but rather an unconditional acceptance of yourself, flaws and all. We are often our harshest critics, focusing on our mistakes, insecurities and imperfections, believing that we are not worthy of love or success unless we are perfect. However, true self-love is rooted in understanding that you are enough exactly as you are right now. You don't have to change or be someone else to deserve love, happiness or respect. You are worthy of all the good things life has to offer simply because you exist. Accepting yourself involves recognizing and embracing both your strengths and your vulnerabilities. It's about giving yourself permission to be imperfect and to make mistakes without allowing those errors to define your worth. When you practice self-acceptance, you stop trying to live up to impossible standards or comparing yourself to others. Instead, you focus on your own unique journey, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. In 2025, start by acknowledging that you are on a path of growth and that each step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace the process rather than fixating on the end goal and be kind to yourself along the way. One of the key elements of self-love is self-compassion. This is the ability to treat yourself with the same kindness, concern and support that you would offer a close friend or loved one. It means not beating yourself up when things go wrong or when you make mistakes. Self-compassion involves recognizing that suffering, failure and imperfection are part of the human experience and that you do not need to be flawless to be worthy of love and respect. By practicing self-compassion, you release the pressure to be perfect and open yourself up to greater emotional resilience. Instead of judging yourself harshly, you give yourself the space to heal, learn and grow from your experiences.